This video is made for entertainment purpose only, so don't take it seriously because it has nothing to do with real life. And English is not my first language, so forgive me for my grammatical mistake, and I'm hoping for positive comments. Let's go. The man said to his driver after looking in park one more time where a couple was spending their romantic time. Mino, it's getting late. I need to go back. Please stay a little more, he said, hugging her tightly. Dad will be angry. You know he doesn't like me staying out alone after evening. Your dad is our love enemy. That's why I'm saying you to run away with me. Mino, stop kidding and drop me home, please. Yeah, let's go. They sat in Minho's car and drove off. Okay, bye, she said and picked his cheeks. At least give me a proper kiss. Mino, I'm still not comfortable with those things, she said and gave him a hug and went inside her house. Wine frowned a little when she saw main gate of her house is open, but shrugging off, she went inside. Mom, I'm home, and she stopped in middle when she saw a man in black was sitting on couch like a king, and her parents were on floor, while lots of men were standing there and they all were looking dangerous in black. She gulped and looked at her parents nervously, who was on their knees and looking down, while that man's eyes were on her now after hearing her sweet voice. Your daughter is beautiful, Park. What about I take her on place of my money? Her father immediately lifted his head and looked at that man with his tears falling eyes. No, don't do anything with my daughter. I'm the one who took your money and I'll give you back your money. Please give me some time. When I can take something much better than those money, then why I should give you some more time when I already gave you enough, huh? Please, Mr. Kim, give us just a little time. We will definitely pay back your money. Don't bring our daughter in this, she said, joining her both hands. That man got up and walked towards Wyan. Will you marry me, miss? Wyan didn't say anything, just looked down and bit her lips in fear. Attitude or fear? As you didn't told your name to your soon-to-be husband, then what about calling you baby or princess or honey? What you want your husband to call you? He said and kissed her cheeks, which made her uncomfortable, and she pushed his hand away from herself, which made Taehyung chuckle a little. I like that, he said with a little smirk and turned towards Mr. and Mrs. Park, who was begging him to not do anything with their daughter. Mr. Park, oops, sorry. Father-in-law, you don't have to give my money back, and you can ask for money as much as you want since you are my wife's parents, means mine too. Please don't do this, please, Mr. Kim. Miss Beauty, don't you want to help your parents, huh? You just have to come with me and your parents can live a peaceful life. Wine thought a little and took a deep breath before speaking. Okay, I'm ready to come with you. But first, promise me that you won't trouble my parents after this. Deal accepted, but if you won't hear me, then I can't say what I'll do. Fine, don't do this, please, daughter. Mr. Kim, I'll give your all money back soon, but please don't bring my daughter in this. Mom, Dad, don't beg like this. I can't see you like this, and I'm just helping you, which is my duty as a daughter, and I'll be fine, don't worry. But enough family drama. Wedding is today in my place, so if you won't see your daughter's wedding, just come, or if not, then stay here. Let's go, baby. Saying he held her hand and started walking out of her house. She turned her head and looked at her parents with teary eyes and gave them a big smile. I announce you both husband and wife. Now you may kiss. And Wine's eyes widened after hearing that. She gulped and looked down nervously when she felt a little pick on her head. She lifted her head and looked at Taehyung in surprise. As she thought he will kiss her on lips forcefully, but he didn't did that, which surprised her. Is he nervous? She asked to herself after seeing Taehyung looking here and there, not wanting to look at her. Shrugging off her thoughts, she looked at her parents whose eyes were teary. Her parents also come with them to see their daughter getting married. "Mom, don't cry, I'll be fine," she said, hugging her mother who was crying badly. She was spending a little time with her parents while Taehyung was nowhere to find. After talking a little, her parents went back home while she looked around to see Taehyung, but he was not there, so she went back in room where she got ready for wedding. She sighed heavily and sat on bed. "What I'll do now? Minho don't even know what's happening with me. How I'll tell him all this?" She asked to herself, feeling completely helpless about things which was happening with her. Few hours back she was spending her time with her boyfriend, and now she's married with an unknown person, a dangerous mafia. She was completely lost in her thoughts when the bathroom door got opened, revealing Taehyung, who just took a shower. "What are you doing here?" "It's my room, so it's obvious that I'll be in my room," he said while applying some moisturizer on his face. "It's your room?" Sorry," saying she got up from bed and tried to leave from there as soon as possible, but she opened the door a little, but before she could go out of room, Taehyung shut the door with a loud sound which scared her a little. "Where are you going?" he said, looking deeply at her, who was looking down in nervousness and fear. "It's your room." "So, I didn't know and came here, that's why I was going out," she said, still looking down. "But why, And she lifted her head to look at his face, but she immediately looked down when she found him staring her deeply. "Why were you leaving this room?" he asked and put his both hands on the wall to trap her between his arms. She said while trying to keep herself calm because of this much closeness was too much for her. He's a mafia, and the thought of being close with a mafia was making her scared and nervous. "This was my room and I got married to you today, so from now on, it's our room, means your too. So you will stay here," got that he said in his cold, dominant voice. "No, I won't stay with you. Love, did you forget what I said? If you will do what I said, then your parents will be safe. So don't do anything stupid which will get me mad. Now go and change your clothes, are in closet," he said in his ordering way and went to sleep. Once I went inside washroom to get a warm shower to make her messy mind calm. "When will you bring her?" "Give me a little more time. She's hard to get." "Okay, too fast." After getting ready, Taehyung went downstairs. He didn't see Wyan in room after waking up. "Where is Wyan?" he asked a maid who was arranging plates on dining table. "She is in garden." "Did she have her breakfast?" "No, she said she won't eat anything here which belongs to you." "Such a stubborn girl. Bring her a plate, I'll feed her." The maid nodded her head and prepared a plate for Wyan. Wyan was sitting on ground in garden while admiring those beautiful butterflies who was flying here and there in garden. "I won't go out of this hell," which is not possible. She looked back and saw Taehyung coming towards her with a plate in his hand. He sat beside her and put food plate in front of her, and Wyan looked at other side, not wanting to see him and his accent. "Have your breakfast first, then make plan of getting out of here. Don't make me angry, just eat." "I won't eat. I would love to instead of eating your food," she said, looking at his face with her angry eyes and then looked away. But her stopped when she felt something hard on her head. She turned and found him pointing his on her. "Fine, then I'll make your wish come true. So without showing your attitude, eat." But she turned her head other side again. "Fine." Taehyung put his gun on ground and took out his phone. He played a video in his phone and saw Wyan, which made her eyes widen. "I told you, if you won't hear me, then I can't say what I'll do. Now would you like to eat, or do you want me to order my man to shoot your father? Wan shook her head with wide eyes after seeing a man pointing gun on her father who was working in his cafe. Her dad was busy in his work and that man was pointing his gun from a little far. No, don't do that, please. Then eat everything in this plate. You are a monster. Saying she started eating, Taehyung got a phone call, so he got up and went to take his call. Wan was eating her food when her gaze went on a gun which Taehyung forgot there on ground. Wan immediately took that gun. I'll Mr. Kim Taehyung. Saying she lifted gun, but she felt gun was too light in weight. Seems like he forgot to put bullets in his gun. What a mafia who doesn't even know his gun has bullets or not. Saying she put gun back on its place and started eating. Don't worry now, we don't have to worry about that. Yeah, it's hard, but I can manage. Okay, take care of it. Wine went back inside house with the empty plate, and Taehyung already left for his work. She washed her plate and put it on its place, and she looked at the maid who was cleaning living room. She went towards her. Hi, do you work here alone? Yes, Oppa don't trust anyone easily, that's why he didn't appointed anyone to work here, so I'm the one who do all house chores, she said with a little smile. What's your name? In the morning I was angry, so I didn't ask. She gave an awkward smile to maid who laughed a little and spoke. My name is Kim Jo-hee. You look so young. Yeah, I'm 19-year-old. Let me help you. No, I'll do it. You don't have to do anything. Don't behave formally with me. Just let me help you. And one more thing, I didn't need any house chores in my house, so if I made any mistake, then don't say to that monster. Jo-hee laughed and shook her head, and both started cleaning house while gossiping. From when are you working here, and where is your house? She asked, and Jo-hee's happy face turned in sad one. I'm here from 3 years and I don't have anyone. Taehyung Appa is the one who gave me shelter after what happened with me, she said, and her eyes got teary. One was helping Jo-hee in making dinner. She wanted to ask about her past, why she suddenly gets sad yesterday, why her eyes start showing a deep pain. But you didn't want to make her uncomfortable. The way Jo-hee went away yesterday and locked herself in her room was giving you a hint that her past is so dark, which gave her deep pain. One was just thinking about Jo-hee's yesterday behavior. Till then Taehyung came and sit on chair for his dinner. Only go and sit, I'll serve. Why? Go you and serve, then we will eat together after him. He's your husband, you should eat with him. Wine was about to say no again, but a deep voice came in her ear. Honey, what are you doing? Come here and sit beside me. Wine rolled her eyes and went to a dining table. She sat a little far from Taehyung. Taehyung chuckled on her accent and got up from his chair. Till how many more days will you stay away from your husband? He asked while walking towards her. He sat on a chair beside her. She was about to get up, but he hold her hand. Sit here and eat. She didn't protest, just sit on the chair where she sat before. Good girl, be a good girl and keep one thing in your little mind, that you have to spend your whole life with me and you have to love me. I will never love you. I love Minho and I will love him only. No matter how much you force me, you can't get my love. Taehyung clenched his jaw after hearing that from her. He started losing his temper now. He closed his eyes tightly and took deep breath before looking at her again. Don't worry, love. You will learn to love your husband soon. Jo-hee started serving them, but Taehyung stopped her. Jo-hee, yes, Oppa. Just make one plate, he said, still clearing wine. Huh? You only will eat from my plate. After hearing that, Wine immediately looked at him with her wide eyes. Don't be surprised, baby. Now you have to eat with me from my plate till you learn to love your own husband. Wine didn't say anything, just was looking at him with her big angry eyes. After serving Joey went back in kitchen and Taehyung spoke. Stop staring your handsome husband for now and eat, love. She scoffed and looked away. Taehyung grabbed her chin and made her face dim. He took a spoon rice and bring in front of her lips. Eat, but she didn't open her lips. You like testing my patience, don't you? And seems like you don't love your family. And after hearing that, Wine opened her lips and take that rice spoon inside her mouth. And like that, without saying anything, she eat and he feed her. Good girl, now go and sleep, he spoke after she finished plate. Taehyung was walking on his laptop when he heard a knock on his cabin's door and he gave permission to that person to come inside.